In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase, to get the wrong idea. When you get the wrong idea about someone, it means that you've seen them do something, and so you think they do that all the time. You kind of judge them. Here's a good example. Let's say I'm driving down the road and it's really warm, so I roll my window down. Actually, you just push a button now, don't you? Anyways, I have the window down, and maybe there's some garbage in my van, and the wind inside the van makes it blow around and it flies out the window. My neighbor might see me and they might get the wrong idea. They may think that I'm someone that doesn't care about the environment and someone who just throws things out their window all the time. So when you get the wrong idea about someone, you make a judgment about them. You think they are a certain way because of an action they've seen you do. Certainly, I do not throw garbage out the window when I drive, but if some blew out while I was driving accidentally, someone might get the wrong idea about me. The second phrase I wanted to teach you today is the phrase, a rough idea. So a rough idea is like an estimate or a guess about how much or how long something will take or how far something is. If someone said to me, Bob, do you have a rough idea how long it takes you to get to work? I would say it takes about 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but I have a rough idea how long it takes. So a rough idea is just an estimate. If I was getting something fixed on my house, and if the person said, I'm not sure how much it's going to cost, I might say, hey, can you just give me a rough idea? Will it be $1,000 or $1,500? Just give me a rough idea. So not an exact amount, but at least something that is in the ballpark. There's another phrase for you to look up. Anyways, to review, to get the wrong idea. When you get the wrong idea about someone, it means you think they are a certain way because of something you've seen them do. And when you want to have a rough idea, it can mean like kind of an estimate or a guess or an approximation of something. The geese are certainly flying around today, aren't they? I don't know if you've seen them yet. We'll go look at them later, but first let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from Arya. I have a hunch that these short lessons are made for me and people like me. I am relatively new here and I am absolutely enjoying it. I like to riff on the two phrases that you come up with until the next video is out. Thank you, Bob the Canadian. And my response, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear you are riffing on the phrases. So I don't know if you saw the video where I talked about riffing. When you riff on something, it means you come up with different ways to use it. So for instance, if I say I'm going to talk about the word idea today and then I riff on it, it means I come up with a few different phrases that have the word idea in it. But I did say we would look at the geese, didn't I? I should do that before we run out of time. Here we go. I'm not sure if you can see them really well, but there are probably, I think probably about 100 or 200 geese down there. Some in the river, some on the shore, some across the river, and then there's also a cat down here. I just heard a cat meowing. There's a cat coming up. It must be out hunting for something. But certainly the geese have come back. Now, I think I've mentioned this before. I'm not 100% sure if those are the geese that go south and come back. There's actually, I think, two kinds of geese here in Canada. I think one kind stays year-round and one kind flies south and then comes back. I just know that these geese here visit quite a few times in the spring. Oh, they're flying off now. I'm not sure if you can see that, a few of them. It's probably too small to see, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get my better camera out someday and give you a better look. See you in a couple days with another short English lesson. Bye.